Hey guys, welcome back to Wild Man Creations. If this is your first time joining me, my name is Jay, and tonight we're going to be doing something called Asado de Puerco. Kind of give you a backstory. About 15 years ago, I worked for a big box store, and you have the same people come in all the time. You get to learn these people, and you create relationships. This one guy that kept coming in was buying things I finally figured out for the restaurant that he and his wife owned. And we got to talking, and he invited me in and said, hey, if you're ever in the area, come on over. I said, okay. So one day I was off in the middle of the week, and I thought, I'm going to go over there and just see what they're about. And I got in there, and he greeted me, and oh yeah, thank you for coming in. And I sat down, and he gave me a menu, and hey, what do you like? I said, you know what? I'm not even going to look at the menu. I said, why don't you surprise me? And he says, really? I said, yeah. Okay. Would you like some asado de puerco? I said, I don't know what asado de puerco is. He said, all right, I'm going to set you up. So anyway, when I got it, and he wasn't lying, this is good stuff. So anyway, that's what we're going to do tonight. I've got a bunch of junk going on around here. I'm going to leave the recipe in the description box, but basically I've got like 5 ancho chilies that I've broken open and tried to get the seeds and the membranes out, a couple of guajillos, and then you know me, I can't leave anything alone. I had to put some of my own stuff in there. I think that these are cow horn peppers. I think I got 2 of those in there. It said to mince up a couple of cloves of garlic. All this crap is going in the blender. I'm not going to mince up anything. Same thing. It said grate 2 tablespoons of onion. Again, I'm not going to grate here and do that. This is all going in the blender. A tablespoon of red wine vinegar, a teaspoon of oregano, a teaspoon of cumin, a half a teaspoon of salt, a half a teaspoon of pepper. All that goes in, but what we're going to do first is I'm going to put all these dried peppers in some water that I have. You don't want to boil it. You just want to get it hot. And what we're going to do is rehydrate these. And after they're rehydrated, don't throw your water out because we're going to use some of that. We're just trying to soften up the skins. And then after we get done doing that, we'll put it in the blender, make our sauce. We'll set that aside, and then I've got some pork over here already cut up. We will brown that, and then we will take the brown pork and put it in the gravy, and then that's our asado de puerco. So if you guys would just sit tight, we'll be back here in a little bit. I think I'll reposition the cameras and get you over here at the stove so you can see what I'm doing. We'll be right back. Okay, so here are all my peppers. Again, you don't want to boil this stuff, you just want to get it really hot, and you're just going to rehydrate them, and you don't want to throw the water away because that's going to become part of your gravy. And just kind of a little background on the peppers. Ancho chilies are poblanos that have been dried. Guajillos are marisol peppers that have been dried, and the pasillas are I can't remember. I'll have to look it up. I can't remember. So if you wanted, what I'm telling you is, if you wanted to do this and make your own peppers, save some money, or dry them out, go to the store and buy some poblanos. And if you have a dehydrator, you can dehydrate your poblanos and create ancho chilies. And if you can find minced peppers anywhere, I've never seen them fresh. You could, as a matter of fact, I've never seen anybody grow them. Anyway, you could dry those out and make your own guajillos. Oh, I wish you guys could smell this. Again, you don't want to boil this because you'll end up making it bitter. Kind of like the garlic, you know, when I tell you guys, don't cook your garlic too long in the oil. Anyway, we're going to let these go for a little bit, and because they're not quite hydrated. But I know you guys don't want to sit here and watch me do this. So anyway, I'll bring you back in a little bit. You guys sit tight. All right, the recipe calls for, ooh, that might be a little hot. Oh my goodness. 3 tablespoons of peanut oil. I don't have any peanut oil tonight. Tonight I have just regular old vegetable oil. And it calls for 2 pounds of pork. I don't know how much I have here. It's just what I had in the freezer. We're gonna brown it up. It actually says, oh, there it is. Just season it ahead of time. Well, I'm not going to season it ahead of time. I'm going to do it right now. That's the way I roll. It says the salt. Season with salt and pepper. Well, I'm going to use some salt, pepper, and garlic stuff that I found. Because that's the way I do. I don't follow rules. I'm a rule breaker, dadgummit. Anyway, we're going to brown this up in this might take a little bit, so I'm going to cut away. You guys get the idea. I'm going to put a little more seasoning in there. Again, measure it very carefully. This is going to take a little bit, so I am going to cut you guys loose for an intermission. We'll have a potty break if you need one. Nah, seriously. It'll be 0 time because I'm going to edit this thing. But anyway, we'll be back here in a little bit. You guys sit tight. All right, I'm back like a bad cold. These, man, these chilies soaked up every bit of that water, so we're probably going to have to add some water. I'm shocked. I really am. I've done this before, and I've never had them soak up water like that. But anyways, it's going to be good. I guarantee it. Okay, to that we're going to add our onions and our garlic. Again, you call for minced garlic and grated onions. It's going in the blender. Why do you want to waste all that time? Tablespoon of red wine vinegar. Teaspoon of oregano. Teaspoon of cumin. Half a teaspoon of salt. Half a teaspoon of pepper. Hey guys, I got to put some water in here. I do. I don't think it's... That's like a half a cup. And I still don't think that's going to be enough. Come on. Hello. Wake up, please. We'll be right back. Technical difficulties. What the heck is going on here? Didn't hold long enough. Heavy editing. Heavy editing. Oh, there we go. I still don't think there's got enough water in it. Well, let's, it needs more water. Try it again. Heavy editing. That's better. I still don't think it has enough water, but we're gonna do this. Let me get the camera angles changed, and I'll get you back over to the stove, and we'll put the pork in and put the gravy in and hook up. Okay, we're back. We're gonna add our pork in with a little bit of fat that we reserved. Yeah, I still think it's too thick. All right, kind of unconventional, but I'm gonna try something here. Oh yeah, that helped out. Okay. Should be a gravy instead of a paste. And that's kind of what we got going here. See how that deep red, oh, you know what? Forgot to have my other light on. Dadgummit. Oh, there you go. You big dummy. Throw a couple of bay leaves in. And see how that, it's more like a gravy or a soup. Anyway, we're going to put a lid on that, and we're going to let it set for about, I don't know, 45 minutes. And then we'll bring it back. But you already kind of see what we're doing here. That on some tortillas, I'm telling you, my God. Or even put it on some rice. This stuff is to die for. So anyway, y'all sit tight. We'll be back in a little bit. I'll bring you back when we're ready to plate. Sit tight. Hold on there, boy. All right. My goodness, doesn't take long. Okay, kind of a little bit of a treat here. Ooh. I also had some shrimp. Camarones. We're gonna do some camarones. Asado de camarones. Just put them in there and let them just kind of do the sauna deal, because it won't take them long to cook at all. This is ready. I'm going to cut this off. Tortillas are good to go. Come on, baby. We're going to do the camarones. And that was kind of just a plus. But we're going to do Asado de Puerco. Again, I would probably have some Spanish rice, Mexican rice, whatever with that. That needs to be off. These are too hot. We're gonna have to wait just a minute. Let me bring it back in just a second. I can't eat these. They're too hot. All right, we're gonna attempt this. This is super hot. I'm gonna burn the roof of my mouth. Mmm. Oh my God. Mmm. That was a pork, and it's gonna be good. Here's the shrimp. Camarones. Mmm. Okay, guys. The flavors are intense. It's not hot. It's not spicy, but the flavors are intense. I'm telling you, you gotta try this. I did pork and shrimp. I'm sure you can do beef. I mean, my God, you could even chicken if you wanted to. You gotta try it. Asado de Puerco. Again, I'll leave the recipe in the description box. Oh, I'm telling you, the flavors, my God. You got to try them. They're excellent. Anyway, I appreciate you guys hanging with me. If you would, hit that like and subscribe button. If you want to have some notifications that I'm doing other videos, hit the notification bell. I would really appreciate it. But you got to try this. You got to try it. I'm telling you, you have to try it. Try. Anyway, thank you guys. Have a good evening.